My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire, and it's back into that Ascension grind with the Silent. We had a little bit of a rest there for a moment, take 15 damage to choose a rare card. The Silent, I think I'll go with the random common relic. Whoo! Vajra started his combo with +1 strength. Alright, Shiv's just got a lot better. Also just pretty much anything that does multiple small attacks. Alright, we'll take this opening. Unfortunately, we've got Neutralize and Survivor in the open hand there. Literally one of the worst things that can happen in this combat. You want Survivor or the other one in your next hand, by the way. Oh no, I actually have 7 per, so I actually had lethal there. That's my bad. That's okay. We weren't really going to be threatened thereafter anyhow. Blade Dance. Blade Dance or Cloak and Dagger? See, Blade Dance is immediately a lot better. Cloak and Dagger is better as a defensive option. I think initially I have too many defensive options in my deck and too few offensive options. So I'm basically just going to play around that ideal. Right. Entropic's not bad. Finisher totally fits. Do I want another... Do I want a shop? I don't, actually. I want another question mark. Matroshka, the next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics. Really good. We'll take the 6 negative max HP there. Take the 5 max HP there. Entropic Brew for... Alright. If the power potion is gonna give me Wraith form, then I want it next turn. Some things I would have wanted that turn. Alright, let's have a look. It's infinite blades. And now I definitely wanted that last turn, unfortunately. At this rate, I want to play defense. And that'll get it done. Beautiful. Pantograph at the start of boss combats heal for 25 HP, as well as another Entropic Brew. Not bad. Unload, Caltrops, and Distraction probably don't have a place in this deck right now. We'll just super substandard. I actually might here take the 16 HP rather than removing a card from my deck. Sure. Just because we've got the 2 elites up soon, and I actually haven't had like a really great opener. Blade Dance isn't bad. Alright. Things just got a lot better. I want my opening hand to be a ridiculous finisher, is the thing. Not bad. And now I know that... no, never mind. I thought I knew my next hand, but I have misjudged horribly. How likely am I able to kill next turn? Extraordinarily unlikely? Alright, so if I'm not killing it in 1 turn, then killing in 4 turns is the next quickest. Be strike, finisher, so it would mean 14, 14's 28, and plus the 7 from last turn wouldn't have been lethal. And then we kill next turn anyway. That's what I was talking about, right? It was either going to be kill next turn or kill in 4 turns. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Die is just like a nice, powerful AoE. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex, as well as the Ancient Tea set. I didn't want to talk about it yet, but I've totally been holding out for Kunai or Shuriken. And we've also got Ancient Tea set whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. We'll have that available for immediately in the next combat. Blade Dance upgraded means that even just Blade Dance played in a turn by itself is enough to trigger Kunai and get me 1 extra dex, which is really powerful. Whew! That's a turn. All right. Liquid bronze over... Who's our boss? Okay, liquid bronze is probably least useful there. I want to take acrobatics. But without extra energy, a huge part of me doesn't want it. But if I take it, I can start to enable discard synergies. Okay. It's a lot better. If only we also had neutralize in our opening hand without having to use the acrobatics to get to it, that would have been really good. Do I want to defend for this turn? I do. Because next turn, I'm only going to be able to weaken and defend myself with a single survivor. So this actually kept me safe this turn. And now I can kill. Beautiful. Now, people are sleeping. When adding cards to your... Oh no, we're in the Ascension grind, so it doesn't get that reaction. Steroid potion, gain 5 strength. Sure. Flying knee is just good for us right now. Extra energy the turn after. We always need extra energy right now. This has turned out to be a shot, which is insane. Blade dance as well as reflex. Oh my gosh. We'll take a blade dance. Take a card removal on a normal strike, and we'll take a sucker punch. I think that's correct for us. Not bad, not bad. So we've got 5 extra strength for the first for the boss combat. That is. Oof. Yeah, rather be safe than sorry on that one, unfortunately. And never mind, we have lethal. Cool. I was gonna say again. I kind of want to get the second finisher just because of the 2 blade dancers in the deck. And I do think we smith here. I think it's the other blade dance. I think because we use the ancient potion, steroid potion to push through this fight. Ooh, 2 finishes, not bad. Yep. All right, I actually didn't even need to use the ancient potion, so I should have kept an eye on that. Bullet time versus unload versus grand finale? Without any 0-cost cards outside of the neutralize, does that mean bullet time is always good? Well, I am pretty desperate to increase my max HP. But bullet time does let us play literally everything, and we have an acrobatics already, and we're about to possibly get an energy relic rather. All right, I'll take the bullet time. And fusion hammer versus coffee dripper. Coffee dripper might be suicide, but fusion hammer's not great either. We do need the extra energy, so it has to be one of the 2. I think we take the coffee dripper. I think if we never got to upgrade the bullet time to be cost 2 or the finishes to have 2 extra damage per hit or any of those kinds of things, I think if we never upgraded any of those, we would be really poorly off. Eee. All right, well, there's our bullet time. Yay. We'll start with the die. Yeah, there's no... no big differentiating factors there. If I had a shuriken, then that's where we start changing our strategy. Not bad, not bad. Not half bad. Yeah, I did that exactly incorrectly. If I did the opposite, we would have killed them that turn. Thankfully, it doesn't matter at all. This one's actually going to be relatively thin for my recent decks, especially for my Ascension decks. Yup. If this was not riddled with holes, but was instead the Shuriken, then I would take... Or rather, if it wasn't Kunai and it was Shuriken, then I would take Riddle with Holes here. Especially because Riddle with Holes is already upgraded and we have Vajra, so it's already 25 damage for 2 energy. 25 damage for 2 energy and no secondary effect isn't that great. Consider that Predator is only really playable because it has the extra 2 draw on the next hand as well. At least in my opinion. But you know what? We have the possibility and we're already incentivized to pick up any extra strength that we get. So I'm going to take the Riddle with Holes. Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. 7 by 7. 49. Escape plan. No reason not to take it there. Love those ones. The no reason not to take them. Definitely got to weaken the back line, but all the rest of the damage goes on the front line. Alright, so we waste a little bit of damage there, but oh well, had to happen. Acrobatics gets me more cards than it loses me. Not a huge fan of the fact that I just lost so much of my defense there. Yeah, 24 incoming damage on this turn. I get 9 block in response. Ouch. Just youch. That'll get him done. Right, Smoke Bomb as well as Dodge and Roll totally has a place in this deck with the ridiculous amount of decks that we get. Yes. Dodge and Roll is actually probably the best block, the best block card that we can get. Speaking of best block card we can get, Ollie Smooth Stone as well as the Cloak and Dagger. The Cloak and Dagger generates daggers as well as benefits from them, and the Ollie Smooth Stone is just spawn decks in. It's so good. So 20. So this is going to be 30 damage right now, so... Nah, I still will kill the backline with it. Nice. 7 block this turn, 7 block next turn. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario. This is why oftentimes I'll cut the defense from a deck like this. Getting draws like exactly that. Just, ooh, real bad. I'm accepting 3 damage this turn to get out a lot more. Definitely Blade Dance. I'm feeling like the die comes in at some point here. And that is pretty good a turn. Yet again. Hey, even had the damage for the finisher. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill card to your deck, it is upgraded. That's really good because all of the... Actually, Malaise. Is our boss? Automaton. So it's not going to be good against the Automaton, but there are so many elites on this floor. Malaise is insane against. We'll take it. Comes pre-upgraded as well. But a lot of our Shiv cards are... we don't want the Curse of Rive, unfortunately. A lot of our Shiv cards are skills, so they will be pre-upgraded by the Toxic Egg, so I'm super excited by that. Okay. Killing both of the minions on the first turn's not bad. Ooh. And the second round of minions are going to come up against me with 4 decks. Dodge and Roll still left in my deck. Oh. Not actually good. Ouch. 10 block per, so that means that I can attack and then double block. I just need to get that Gremlin Wizard, like, definitely dead before it attacks. Can you imagine why? Blade Dance. Yeah. Oh, just easy. Just easy. The problem is this deck is going to find everything easy until it suddenly doesn't. That's going to be a terrifying moment for me. Also, stop giving me finisher with all of my defense in hand. Alright. Bag of preparation at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional opening cards. That's really, really good. And a pre-upgraded Blade Dance. Oh my gosh. Mercury Hourglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies, as well as a More Bank, which is whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. If they came pre-upgraded, they would actually have like a really significant chance to be picked up in my deck right now, but they don't. See, the thing is, at the end of the fights, I would actually be healing up a lot. I think I take the bites, because I don't lose any current HP to take them. Okay, so take down the lowest HP one first. Beautiful, with as little overkill as possible. All right, 7 extra block next turn. They're attacking for 6 per. So I've already got the kill on the backliner. So let's just collect that then. 30 HP on a cultist. Well, let's see about that one. Yeah, because I'm feeling more 0. Let's see if we can get that down to a 0. Drop the smoke bomb. Oh my god, another pre-upgraded Blade Dance. Every single one of those is just gain decks. That's why it's so insane that there's so many of them. I think I just bullet time before I malaise so that I can actually hit 1 malaise. Yeah. And then I'm actually perfectly protected. Obviously, I would have liked a nicer, much larger malaise, but it would have cost us so much damage to do that then. After all that gets finished off by the Mercury Hourglass. Mummified Hand, whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand goes 0 for the rest of the turn. Could probably actually make use of Piercing Wail. Oh, upgrade a card, sure. Both Cloak and Dagger and Bullet Time. Or Sucker Punch, definitely. Yeah, Sucker Punch and Neutralize, actually. Especially because of the fact that the boss that we're about to go up against has all the artifacting and definitely needs to be weakened. Like, if our opening turn is our most powerful turn, then we're just going to go down against that boss. We're definitely going to be defended this turn, so I don't think we try and primarily kill Pointy. Yeah, I think we hard focus a different target first. All right, so this is actually going to be really good. This is going to be weakness applied to all of our enemies at the start of the combat, which is going to help us deal with the Endless Agony is actually, it's just 12 damage on draw. plus 2 triggers towards the kunai. Yeah. Drop that for the explosive. Smithing in this deck. I feel like neutralize. I think we need to get weakness stacked on the mainliner. And yeah, it's going to help us get through the artifacting so that we can stack weakness on the mainliner, which is exactly what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, we actually did get bullet time off of that draw. That was insane. You know, the even slightly more insane thing is that Malaise is still left in the deck. If I want one more Dex, I play the Die right now. Fine. I do want one more Dex. We just got 5 Dex in that opening turn right there. That's wild, yo. Okay, I'll bite, I'll explosive potion. That's 16 damage this turn. You know what? I think we just accept that we're not perfecting the boss fight. If I played both of them, I wouldn't be burning the Ascender's Mane because I would have to discard it. That's my hesitancy. Three, 4. Then turn around and pop both of those on you. Yikes. I don't have weakness necessarily next turn either. I don't know if we're ever going to hit a bigger malaise than this, though. That's the thing, because I'm about to reshuffle our deck. So I think I have to take the advantage where I get it. Hell of a lot of block, though. Sucker Punch, and it's the weakness for 2 turns, and the enemy is about to do their big hit as well, so that could not have gone better. Now we just need really defensive cards. These probably don't count as what would traditionally be considered extremely defensive. I could save 5 more HP with a speed potion, but that speed potion, it's got bigger things in its future. Okay. Extra dex as well as some HP back. Ooh. More dodge and rolls in this deck, please. Oh, just give me more dodge and rolls. It's all I need in my life. I'm actually going to pass the turn here because we definitely will have the damage to kill. And I was just really hoping that we would get more bites. Attack potion, choose 1 of 3 random attacks. Corpse Explosion's not bad. We have a little bit of AoE in this deck, but Corpse Explosion would significantly assist that. Nightmare. I mean, Nightmaring, obviously, Blade Dance is insane. But I think we take the Corpse Explosion. I think the AoE considerations need to be made. I think extra energy here is also another great idea. So we'll take the Cursed Key for that. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Not bad. 3 elites versus 4 elites. We do have early shop and a late shop. Or rather, an early shop and a late shop on this floor. Not super keen on the fact that I have all of these shivs and very, very small targets with their hit back. So I choose to malaise the frontliner there for as much as I can, just so that I can try and wait out their clock, basically. Three. Oh no, that plays 3 times. Oh, that's the worst. Outplays twice. So if I want extra energy next turn, I attack normally anyway. Okay. Defense, I guess neutralize? Actually, that wasn't even helpful. Bite wouldn't even be helpful either. Damn. Okay, being able to poison the target. Real handy. Definitely double defend. Definitely bite. Definitely die. Definitely wait. Definitely enjoy as we watch them bleed out. Another speed potion. Probably worth. Leg sweep's really powerful defensively. I think it's energy inefficient, but the thing is, I think its energy inefficiency doesn't matter to us now with the amount of extra energy that we have. So I think we just take it. Upgrade a card. I want the acrobatics and the bullet time both upgraded, but I recognize how powerful both of the finishes are in our combats, as well as all of the bites. I think the cloak and dagger is going to be my first upgrade, though. Now, I could bite all the way back to full HP in this area. This is, say, just by fighting these. But I could also just not focus on that. Well, damn. Damn indeed. These are the hands we're looking for. Or rather, again, the hands for which we are looking. One down. Two heavily defended. Quite heavily aggressing as well. It's okay, though. Easy kill and easy follow through. As you can see, I didn't exactly directly count that one. And it may have behooved me to do so. No. Oh my gosh. Clockwork Souvenir at the start of each combat, gain 1 artifact. That's really good for us. Backflip is actually insanely powerful for us as well. Extra energy on the first turn of each combat's not bad. Flash of Steel is really powerful for us. Our boss is not Time Eater, so yeah, Flash of Steel is insane. Then let's remove one of the defends. Like, I do need the defends, but I don't need them as often as I'm getting them. Because of the buff that we just got, we can just, at the start of any fight, decide to have 5 extra decks for that entire combat, which is really good. We've already got 4 extra decks for this combat, and then the enemy wasn't even able to weaken us in the following up turn. Still took 1 damage though. Damn. Oh. So good. Oh, it's so powerful. The dex is real. Alright, sure, we'll get some poison on you. Damn it, finisher. I need the acrobatics upgraded, actually. Now that we have as much energy as we do, the acrobatics is like a priority upgrade. I'll even take another one. Endless Agony in the opening hand actually ends up with us a full opening hand. That's pretty dang good. Both weaken. They're both attacking as well. Now, I could throw out the bite, but I could also just melees for 3 on the front line. I think that's actually going to be way more powerful for us ultimately. Because we're obviously killing the backliner first here. Frontliner's already weakened. What's the best sort of these that... Well, there's no better ordering or worse ordering of these, right? Just as long as we kill. If we triple struck, that would have been wrong, I guess. I did the immediate... Oh my god, the bullet time, by the way, its drawdown is also a debuff, so it's going to run against the artifacting. That's really good. I threw everything away super early here because I don't expect that I'm going to be in this combat for, you know, just an incredible amount longer. While lighting upon pickup, choose a skill card at the start of each combat. That card will be in your opening hand. Okay, so hear me out. If we actually put bullet time in our opening hand, then we can still use the acrobatics and backflip thereafter. We can have an opening turn that is insane. It is going to be buck wild, y'all. We just now need to pick up all of the rest of our draw. Yeah. I mean, you want your draw in the opening hand for this to really work, but can't always get what you want. There's the giant malaise that I was obviously going to be doing. Yeah, see, the thing is I expected this Nemesis, so it doesn't surprise me. 13 on the block is still a little pitiful. And now we should be pretty well defended, as long as they don't do another... Never mind. In that case... Now we're pretty well defended again. Great. And got some HP back in the meanwhile. Very, very good. Definitely make sure I bite. Acrobatics again, just in case we got bites. We did not. Finish him off. Whetstone upon pickup, upgrade to random attacks. Steroid potion will diversify there. There's another backflip. Whetstone picks up the Flash of Steel as well as one of the bites. I'm not going to open this. I don't want any curses in my deck. Those two madness would be 0 cost. I don't think we have enough draw. I think we have enough energy, and I don't think we have enough draw that those two madnesses being 0 cost is actually going to be super, like, powerful. But I'm also going to full heal as I go into the boss fight anyway. I'm going to take them. I mean, I'm incentivized from this point on to only pick up draw anyway, so... Lose 55 gold more than happily, and we got a Birdface turn when we play a power heal for 2 HP. I mean, I can backflip before the bullet time. There's no reason not to at that rate. I can't acrobatics before it, though. I'm already fully defended as well, so... Alright. And we only need to kill one of them also. That's really, really, really big. The frontliner. Because the backliner we're going to be hitting with, like, weakening shots and things like that. Got him. Thread and needle at the start of each combat, gain 4 plated armor. That's tactician, flechette, and another bullet time. Yikes. I don't think we take the second bullet time, though. I think we take the max HP there again. I actually might want to go to this shop space just so I don't get to another combat. there is another Blade Dance here. Is it still worth it? See, the problem is the Clockwork Souvenir puts the artifact immediately into play, so you can only use it to negate the negative effect of a potion as you play it. It's important to note that if I had both speed potions and I had a way to also gain artifacting at will rather than already having it in play, I'd play both of the speed potions, then the artifacting gain, and then the artifacting gain would prevent the debuff when the debuff tries to trigger. But because it's already with me, it prevents the debuff when the debuff tries to add itself to the occurrences at the end of the turn, so I can't use it to keep all of my speed from 2 speed potions or all of my strength from 2 steroid potions. And that's why I'm not just stacking strength or steroids. Take another Blade Dance, sure. I might even take a distraction. Yeah. Now, let's pre-upgrade. I think a bite? Yeah, I think just keep me alive. Go into the boss fight, full heal. I might actually primarily target the Awakened one. So I'm going to Corpse Explosion them. Which I obviously should have done after the bullet time. But now that I know that I'm not going to be using the bullet time for drawing afterwards anyway, I should... See, the thing is, Dex is so easy for me to gain over this combat. I think I gain the Strength. I think that's the one that I actually want to keep. And I'm not going to shuffle the Endless Agonies back into the draw pile. Front 2 attacking for 6 apiece this turn. We'll drop a Malaise. That's for after the transformation. At the earliest. Alright, I think I actually do now need to just focus down these cultists. Now, if you're weakened, you go down to 4. I gain 17. I gain 18 block. I gain 18 block plus this. I gain 22. So I can actually weaken the backline still and be fine. Let's just get Die out of hand because we know it doesn't belong there. Yikes. Damn it. Alright, well now's where we need to start healing back up before we get to the second phase. Acrobatics first. There's 2 bites. Riddle with Holds definitely gets dropped. Blade Dance is a really good pickup. To be 0 cost, I mean. Then I can bite, dodge, and roll. That's like a really good turn. Yeah. Fully defended this turn, blocked a bunch this turn, did a bunch of damage this turn. The choice of target for the first Corpse Explosion was just incorrect. It was just wrong. So we've got 9 extra decks going into this turn. Unfortunately, if I hit with a huge Malaise here, we actually don't even get it done. So I'm actually just gonna weaken naturally, block naturally, and then hit a reasonable Malaise. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's just more reasonable. Acrobatics to discard Tactician is just always so fun. That's going to be our 16th Ascension win. By the way, every single time that I've done an Ascension run recently, I've gotten a lot of, hey, stop going for elites. I went for maximum elites in this run. Thank you very much. Although it probably did kill a lot of my previous runs, so fair point. But still, there. Right. See, unless bullet time was in our opening hand, it was just going to be a bad thing for us to get a lot of the time, so... I think that Bottled Lightning saved the utility of having that in my deck at all. Easy. Only took me 1 attempt. First time, every time. 1,716, not bad. Ascension 17 unlocked in the silent for the moment. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.